And we're live.
What's up, Game Related Network?
Game Related Network back in
Back
the
in the
house.
VR
Yeah,
space.
indeed.
Yeah.
It's Saturday
Welcome
night.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Doing our thing. It's Kevin here with
Zach.
Zach, if you
And we
know.
are back. Yes, back in the virtual space, ready for some fun time. Adam might join us later on if possible, and we're going to try and hold out for that. So, yeah. In
Yeah.
the meantime, we got some stuff happening tonight, don't we?
Yeah, so yeah, it's VRChat's having their like annual virtual market thing. It's like the fourth annual, I guess.
Nice.
Um, it's just going to be a bunch of avatars, people showing off their work and all sorts of stuff. Might get kind of like, I don't know. I know some of the older ones were laggy, but I'm hoping this will be a cool experience to show everybody. So we'll see what's up, um, and check out
Yeah.
some avatars and have some fun and you know get weird in VR. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Fingers
yeah,
crossed.
yeah. Here we are, and this is a nice little like BioShock apartment underwater. It's nice, kind of being down in Rapture.
Yep. Just enjoying the view.
Mm-hmm.
Good. This is one of the best little like world setups that I've seen. There's a good amount of detail, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it's nice. It's very suitable. But yeah, so you've been gaming on anything specifically like lately?
New Star Citizen update came out this week and went live 3.9. I think I talked to you guys a little bit about it. They added in
Yeah.
prison, hunger, and thirst systems, hot, cold, whatever. But it's been fun.
Yep.
It's been really solid. I've been playing it. They've been put out a couple hot fixes. Had some big bugs that they had to fix, so they pulled the service down for a little bit over the last couple days. But I don't know, man. It's been fun. Just been jamming out on that. Been playing a bunch of Bannerlord off and on. Like I kind of get into it, but they're patching that so much. Like it's one of the best early access games I've ever bought into. Um,
Nice.
it's just like Warband on steroids, and I fucking love it.
Very cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Any Scrim Scram mods?
Yeah, I did play a little bit of Skyrim today earlier. Just kind of, still testing the
Nice.
waters out. I'm trying to find like where my corner cases are that are like causing either frame rate issues or crashes. Because I've got a whole mess of mods. Like it's just grown over the last couple years in Skyrim VR specifically. I mean, because I've been modding Skyrim
Right.
for a while now, but like with VR, it's when I started, I started my mod system and loaded a bunch of mods that I knew worked with like the basics, and then I just started adding things, and I just kept adding things, and then like I did a new save, and then like started over with that, and it's just some compounding. So I've been pruning it. I've been trying to not add as many
Okay.
mods. I've been trying to go through and like remove stuff now. But you got to be
Right.
careful when you do that, So I basically just been kind of like playing through on like a test save, seeing what's good. And so far, I've gotten things down to a really good level performance wise. We're like running around. I'm not like maxing out all of my system at once, just like an open world. Because it's a fine line.
Yeah.
You can really push your system hard and get really cool visuals, but like, is it worth like the performance hit? I don't know. I'm trying to find that balance.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah, no, I think that if you're, able to make it work good in VR and optimize it in a way where you find, like you just said, that Goldilocks just right
Mm-hmm.
of, what you're able to push, but also what, how seamless you want things to be.
Totally.
So that's good. That's good stuff. I
Yeah.
really need to get down on those mods and get started on making that happen. It's been a while since I played
Oh
some
yeah.
VR
Well,
Skyrim.
it's great. I mean, the subreddit, they've kind of recompiled a bunch of guides. There is a tool as well called
Nice.
Wabajack that you can use to install a whole bunch of mods at once, and it's like a just a load order for VR. Um,
Nice.
depending, I don't know, I've heard some people have issues with it depending on obviously like their setup or how they run it and install it. Um, but it's pretty cool for what it is. If you want to skip a lot of like the tediousness of like going through and installing all the mods and getting compatibility things checked out and whatnot. It's
Nice.
just kind
That
of like
should
a one
be
stop shop.
uh nice. Well, that should be easy to remember. Wabachuk, isn't that the name of like one of the Daedric artifacts in the game?
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but it's
Good
it's
stuff.
pretty sweet. You do have to like get like a Nexus subscription for for that because they cap how many downloads you can have at once.
Ooh.
It's just so you just subscribe for like $4 for like a month to
Oh,
uncap
okay.
your download limit. And that's just to get it all installed. Once you get that installed and set up, you don't need to subscribe further. Um,
Okay.
but I've subscribed on and off with Nexus because I get into like modding binges, and sometimes you're downloading like a couple gigabyte file mods, and they'll cap you at like 1 or 2 megabits per second or megabytes. I forget what it is. I think it's megabytes on their cap, so whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, I could talk about Skyrim modding all day. We all know that. So I'll pass it off
Right.
on you, Zach. What you been playing,
For
man?
sure. Let's see. Okay, so I beat Half-Life 2, but not episode 1 or 2, just the
Still,
first like 15 hours of Half-Life
Fuck
2
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, no, I was loving that. I tore through it pretty quick there. It's a good, it's just a good game to like, crack a beer open and just sit down at the desktop and just
Right.
burn through. So
yeah, it's got that pacing, and it's linear,
Yeah.
but like that's one of the things that I really
It's
appreciate.
engaging.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the whole thing. It's not just like,
Yeah.
all right, I got to go through and like optimize this and like get to level 16, before I can go do that quest or whatever.
Exactly.
It's just like you're just in it, and it's an experience.
It really is. And, the narrative experience of it, it's like, even the original game is like, it was kind of setting the way for first-person shooter storytelling in video games, like, that slower, methodical pace compared to stuff like the old Doom and Quake and, what have you there. And, Half-Life 2, holy cow, just ahead of its time, just like the first one, like the graphics and the physics engine and, how they were able to kind of give you a different experience. It's just it's so cool, and it just makes me so excited to play Half-Life Alyx because I bet that is awesome.
And what's great about Half-Life 2 is it still holds up like to this day as a quality game on all fronts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And it's just I at first I was playing it and I was like, wait, I think I can change the settings on this and make it look way better. And sure enough, I hit apply, and I was like, ooh, wow, that's a big difference. Yeah. That's nice.
No, and it's one of those, I love going back to old games like that where you can just crank everything up and you're not going to have issues.
Yep.
Because it's from like 2004 or like,
Yeah, exactly.
But dude, yeah, how was the performance on that? Was that just like locked at like 144 or what?
Yeah, pretty much. It was perfect. It was crazy. I mean, like, those load times were a little, like, the Half-Life 1 load times were not that bad, but Half-Life 2 load times were a little more, like, probably twice as long.
It's an unfortunate thing with that version of the Source engine, where you would run into those loading screens, like, and they tried to break it up, but that's the thing. There are in Alyx like loading sections too, but it's like between chapters.
Nice. And that's the thing. Like, it was always like they always put those loading screens, like you said, at exact like moments where you were going from, you were transitioning from this, section of the game to the next section of the game, and I think they always do a good job of that. It's always an indicator of like, yeah, you're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
But what really sucks is like when you go through that loading screen and you're like, oh, wait, this is the way I'm supposed to go? Well, I didn't check this other doorway down here. And there might be some ammo or some crates. Yeah. So you go back through the loading screen 2 more times, and it's like, aye. Yeah. But, man, that is a fun game. The combat and certain boss fights and certain things were, like, pretty challenging, and it was cool to like actually come out on top when figure out the rocket launcher and other stuff. There was one moment in the late game where I got embarrassingly like stuck, like I couldn't figure out where to go for like a half hour, and then I was like, oh, I just wasn't paying attention.
No, but that's how Half-Life games can be. Like, I remember doing that. I was playing Black Mesa the other day, and I was like, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Like, it's like, and I'm just running in a circle, and then it's like, oh yeah, and it's somewhere in like the towards the beginning in like the office complex, and that's I've played that section a million times in like Half-Life 1, but in Black Mesa it's just slightly different. And anyway, same kind of deal. But yeah, Half-Life 2 is great. The episodes are going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure, for you to replay. And then, dude, I'm excited for you to get to Half-Life Alyx.
Yep. I'm ready, man. I'm getting there. It's gonna be good. It's good. In the meantime, I've been before I start up episode one, I've been playing Dark Souls 3 again.
Oh hell
I'm
yeah.
about 30 hours into my second playthrough. I
Mm-hmm.
just bought the DLC, and I'm
Nice.
gonna beat my second playthrough and then go to the DLC. And I did the season pass, so I'm gonna just try and burn through all of that. I'm definitely enjoying it more than my first time I played it through. So yeah, I'm happy.
Nice.
It's good.
Hell
It's
yeah.
nice to have something to play on my PlayStation again, and
Uh-huh.
a little Animal Crossing here and there. But that's like a day-to-day kind of thing. You just wait for the events to come and the updates
Mm-hmm.
to show up and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's a lot I could do, but I
Mhm.
just have a lot of other games I kind of want to play.
Right. No, but that's what's kind of nice about those sort of style games is they have a pace or like a
Yeah.
longevity, where it's like you can always just kind of pick it back up and like continue where you left off, and it's not like you're stuck in the middle of an RPG like what quest was I on? It's like you just hop back in
Yeah.
and like keep gardening, keep digging, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I guess that's it really for me as far as what I've been playing. Is there anything
Nice.
news-wise that you've heard about in the past week that you wanted to bring up, talk
Um,
about for GRN?
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of hardware news starting to come up. I mean, usually around this time of year is when all the rumors and leaks start to come out. We would have normally had, I forget which conference by now, but GDC would have happened.
Oh
Computex, I
yeah,
think, or with Computex already happened. Anyway, a bunch of things are getting pushed back. So all the trade shows where the normal rumor mills cycle things through aren't really happening right now, but. Anyway, Intel has announced their new series of desktop CPUs, and they're actually coming out with a pretty competitive lineup compared to what they've done over the last couple years with AMD. They're increasing the i9 core count to 10 cores and adding hyperthreading to all of their CPUs down the line. So all like the i3, i5, and i7s all are going to have multi-threading, where that means if you have say you get like a 6-core CPU, multi-threading enables 12 threads. So each core has 2 threads. And allows your CPU to do more work. Traditionally, that
nice.
was only on the i7s, and then they came out with the i9 series after AMD did the Ryzen launch, and it was kind of weird. I mean, with the 9000 series with Intel, the i7 didn't have multi-threading, and only the i9 did, and it was just I don't know, weird shift in the product stack. And now I think they're kind of like realigning with the market expectations, and they're keeping the price range kind of similar. So I don't
Nice.
know. It's looking good. I just like to see the competition having effects, and but they're still stuck on the same manufacturing or processing node for their silicon. They've been on like the 14 nanometer processing node for the last like 4 generations now since Skylake, which was like the 6000 series. So typically, like over the last few decades or so, I guess I don't know how accurate this is, but CPU and microarchitecture processing nodes have shrunk pretty consistently with every couple generations or so. Um,
Right.
AMD has shifted to a 7 nanometer architecture with the new Ryzen 3000 series, but Intel has been stuck at 14 nanometer for a while, and it's because they were working on getting down to a 10 nanometer process with what was it, extreme ultraviolet lithography, but having a bunch of issues with it. Anyway, long story short, they're just kind of milking that shit dry, and like I'm hoping they'll get to a new node soon to keep up with things and keep
Nice.
things competitive. I'm not like an Intel fanboy, but I just
Yeah.
I just want to keep things. I want to see the tech move forward. Um, so
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, Intel's got new CPUs coming. Nvidia cards. They're going to be announcing some stuff in the next couple weeks, I think, for like production or like workstation GPUs, which is usually a good indicator of what's going to happen in the consumer space. So, hoping for new Nvidia GPUs by the fall or thereabouts.
Nice.
And I'm
Okay.
definitely looking forward to upgrading one of those and see how much further I can push this index.
Nice. There you go. How much do you think they're going to cost when they come out?
Well, they have said that they want to, or they're going to try and keep them, keep the MSRP lower than Touring when they introduced the Touring architecture or the 2000 series.
Okay.
Because like the 2080 Ti and the 2000 like the 2080 2070 when those released, it was kind of like towards the end of the crypto boom crash, and GPUs were still demanding a pretty high price. So I think they were, and plus it was a new architecture,
Right.
a lot of new features, so they were able to kind of, you know, put a premium on that. But I
Right.
think they've seen, you know, that how things are responding, and they've said they're gonna try and bring the prices a little bit lower. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm expecting like the 27 or the 3070, like their mid range one, to be like 400 to 500 at least, probably 500.
For sure.
And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll see on the higher end, but I'm hoping 1,000 at the most on for like the Ti, the 80 Ti.
Right.
But yeah, we'll see.
Nice. We'll see. Good stuff.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's about it for hardware news. I'll drone on forever. But
Oh yeah, no, right.
yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, I hear all of this, and it's just like, dang, it's crazy to you just know so much about it. It's so interesting to hear about. So,
It's yeah, it's I just mostly just keep up on like Reddit on the hardware subreddit and watch Gamers Nexus all the time because they talk a lot about all the stuff that I was talking about. That's where I get a lot of my information, and they do deep dives on shit. There's a lot of good
nice.
resources out there that, and yeah, it's fun stuff. Big passion of mine.
Yeah. Definitely so. And hey, you know, my roommate is talking about building a PC, so
Fuck
I
yeah,
let him know. I was like, "Hey, Kevin likes to do that stuff, so if
yeah,
you're
man.
interested, you know, maybe we can make something happen."
Hell yeah, yeah. I just helped
But
my
yeah,
buddy
that's
build a
exciting.
PC like a week ago, and it came together real
Nice.
nice. We built it in the Lian Li 011 dynamic case, which I hadn't built in before, and it's one I've been kind of eyeing. And man, it was so fun to build in. So much room and like so
Yeah.
many options, and it was a really cool case.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we'll definitely have to do something like that. And let's see. Is there anything I'm trying to think if there's anything this week that happened that I wanted to bring up. Not really. I mean, you know, things are kind of slow right now.
Word.
It looks like on the Nintendo front, as far as like news,
Mm-hmm.
there was rumor that I guess there was going to be some sort of Nintendo Direct in June. You know, like in lieu of E3, instead of having an E3 one, they would have one that's basically, you know, the information they were going to put out anyway.
Okay.
But a rumor has come out recently on not even like a gaming site, but like just an entertainment industry site of some sort, like a more general one that you know, there's suggestions or rumors that Nintendo's been kind of having a harder time adapting to the work from home kind of stuff because, like, you
Really?
know, having a desktop is less common in Japan than it is here in the States,
Ah, I
apparently.
see.
So
Hmm.
they've been kind of working with that and figuring this stuff out. So we might, you know, that's just a rumor for now.
Hmm.
I mean, with Nintendo especially, it's only confirmed once they say something. But you know, we might not get some information out of them for a little while, as far as, like, you know, software coming out for the rest of the year with
Mm-hmm.
COVID-19 and everything. Obviously, you know, I was initially hoping, you know, maybe we'll get Breath of the Wild 2 at the end of the year, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore. So,
Sure.
no big deal. I got Animal Crossing, but you know, that's about, you know, that's me reaching for, you know, news to talk about, and that's the only update, like,
No, man.
potentially that I've heard about that's worth
I
mentioning.
mean, yeah, no, rumors are good. I like rumors. I like,
Yes.
you know, seeing what's happening. And there's been a lot of effects, a lot of delays. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how things
Yeah.
shake out.
Yeah. So until then, we got backlogs for days, and you know,
Hell
we
yeah.
got the podcast and VR chat to keep us busy. So
Yeah.
let's see. Anything else you wanted to discuss before we take it on to the
Mm,
events?
yeah, not really. I mean, yeah, let's just head on out. So I'm going to
Awesome.
first kind of readjust the camera here, and then
Cool.
get things set up for. I'm going to set a portal to one of the market rooms here. So
All right.
that's
I'm gonna be
our.
AFK for a moment. I'll be
All
right
right,
back.
sounds good.
All right.
Okay, yeah, this works pretty well. How's that look on screen?
All right.
Work with
I
that.
am back.
Welcome back, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so yeah, I think I got the camera in a decent spot. I mean, it's a little close to my head, but I don't know. We'll work with it.
For sure.
Wonder if that guitar is gonna get in the way. No. Maybe not. All right. Cool. Cool. Well, let me drop a portal here.
All right.
Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, so I see there's just a bunch of worlds. I gotta see what's what. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what this is about, but I'm just gonna drop a portal. Virtual Market World End Utopia. Okay. We'll see what this is all about. Oh yeah, my guitar's gonna get in the way there. Let me turn on the world music. Hey. Hey. Welcome.
Hey, thank you. What is happening?
Yeah, there's like an overlay at first.
That's cool.
Yeah, this room looks
Right.
pretty neat. I don't know what it's all about.
Reminds me of Near Automata.
Oh, hell yeah.
Huh.
Let's see if that works better. Never gonna be happy with a camera angle. Oh, so yes, there's a world space. That was wrong. Nice. All right, there's a big button here I want to press. I don't know what it's gonna do. Okay, cool. Okay, they brought up a map. So I think we can teleport to these locations if you open up that menu. Oh, weird. Is the camera reversed?
Oh.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see what the camera's doing. Pick that up. It's gonna do that for a little bit. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Yeah, I think this one's just a big environment. There's a bunch of just like world showcases along with the avatars. I think we'll have to check out one of the avatar rooms too. But I don't know. I'm curious what this stuff does. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's some avatars in here if you're into that.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks cool.
Nice.
Let's see. Nice. Now I'm the robot guy. What do we got for gestures? Any gestures?
Snap.
No gestures. That's pretty sweet though. Where's the mirror? Hmm. Yeah, a lot of these worlds are gonna have like like booths like this. Like different scenes. Yeah, interesting so far. That's pretty cool. Whoa. Oh, hello.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. Cool environment.
Yeah, pretty cool area.
Too bad I don't read Japanese.
Oh, Nihongo hanasu ka? No, I can't either, actually. Be pretty cool if I could.
That's like all the mechs. Anyway, I think it's just gonna be a lot more of this. Do you want to check out another world?
Yeah.
Where? Jump portal.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Let's see what's up here. God damn, these are huge. Okay, wait. How do I stop this? Okay. Let's do that again. With somebody else. Hey. This is a big ass world.
Yeah. Whoa. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. You can just explore around. This booth is kind of funny. If you click on the phone, your avatar starts dancing along with that. Go ahead, yeah. Go click on the tablet there.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. What the heck? Wow, wow, wow. Wow. I've got the moves.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's funny.
Let's go up this big ass ramp here. I feel like this is gonna lead us to the action.
Nice.
Yeah, I see a bunch of shit going on down here. Huh?
This place is wild. There's a bunch going on here.
I know, right?
Goodness gracious.
Wish there was I wonder if there's a button to turn off the music. Oh, 7-Eleven. Here, I'm gonna go to the 7-Eleven here. Oh. And we're in a virtual 7-Eleven.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. Haha.
I tell people my sister moved out west. You're a science teacher. Your husband, he renovates houses? You're thinking about moving, but you're gonna wait until the interest rates go down.
That's not my story. Before I was an Avenger, I made mistakes. And a lot of enemies.
He's called Science Taskmaster. He controls the Red Room. They're manipulated, fully conscious, but no choices.
I should have come back for you. How many others are there?
Enough.
Well, this is pretty neat. I think I'm probably just going to cut the stream here, but we want to keep exploring.
Yeah.
We have to
Word.
go back to where it all started.
All right, well, here,
Alright.
cameras here. We'll close it out. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time. Comment and like and all that fun stuff. Subscribe, share. Yeah.
Yeah. Word. All right.
Yeah.
Peace out, internet.
Later.